Hi, I'm Roy Salman, a high school dropout obsessed with revolutionizing education. I began my journey in EdTech at 13 when I attempted to develop a software to make my class paperless. 3 years later, I revisited this idea with full force and with new skills, attempting to create an alternative to Canvas and a one-stop shop solution to an intuitive yet capable schoolwork environment, which proved critical during the pandemic. The project was built using a PWA architecture which allowed for a seamless experience on all platforms, especially mobile. It was my first experience with UI/UX design and software deployment through GCP Firebase. While building and pitching the product, I understood the complexities behind deploying software in institutions, so I switched to a more direct-to-consumer approach with Adir, a product that aimed to make doing your homework as intuitive as scrolling on TikTok. Adir was built atop of Canvas's infrastructure to provide an elevated experience for completing your schoolwork. A key feature was the personally optimized study schedules and coursework recommendations, which were done by transforming students' assignments and data into multi-dimensional vectors. Comprised of elements such as assignment complexity, deadlines, and student performance metrics, this was then fed into a dot product algorithm to calculate a task student alignment score, which allowed for the adaptation to each students' academic traits, ultimately increasing their average efficiency by 18% and efficacy by 14%. The app was published on the App Store and reached a peak of 4,000 users. After 2 software-based ventures, I decided to experiment with more engineering-based solutions. This led me to creating 2 projects, the first of which being Backpack, a solution that attempted to mitigate the issue of teacher shortages by auto-grading K-12 assignments. Using CAD, I designed and 3D printed a custom enclosure housing a Raspberry Pi controlled camera and an automated paper feeding mechanism. When students insert their homework, the device scans it, while a modified OpenCV computer vision algorithm analyzes the content, grades the work, and provides detailed feedback. The web interface displays the scanning process in real time and presents AI-powered insights to teachers. My next project, Cognify, would tackle testing anxiety. Under the hood, Cognify taps into a real-time EEG pipeline that computes alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves and runs them through a Bayesian neural logic. This pipeline tracks the student's attention, cognitive load, and confidence via components like the student profile. If the system detects that a student's performance dips below expectation, often due to cognitive strain or anxiety, it temporarily lowers the difficulty, lets them regain confidence, and then reintroduces tougher items. Meanwhile, a Q-learning style ML decision engine optimizes question selection, targeting a zone where cognitive load sits between under-challenging and overwhelming by fusing data from EEG signals, difficulty vectorization, and flow optimization. Cognify ensures students stay engaged and primed for deeper success. I look forward to continuing to innovate education at your institution.